Hello everyone. This video is for the Giacomo Balla streetlight lesson, and this one is for the whole one. We did one earlier where it was just the light for the younger kids. This is the entire picture. All right, so I've got my black paper, and I'm going to start with my yellow chalk, and kind of here in the middle-ish, I'm going to make just a U shape. That's going to be the outline of my light. Okay, and then I'm going to close it off. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my brown and draw the top part of my light. I don't do anything too fancy. You can do whatever you want. I tend to make just kind of a rectangle-ish shape. And then I tend to make kind of some bumps out here. And then close it off. You gotta fill it in. You know, my table is wobbly. Sorry about that. And then I tend to just do kind of a bump on up and have the top go up off the paper. Okay. And really, that works. Okay, so after I do that, I'm going to go back to my yellow, and I'm going to just kind of color these outside edges, and I want the lines to all be going toward the middle. Okay, so that's where the source of the light is. Okay, and see, I've got kind of a black spot there. So now I'm going to take either my finger or a Q-tip, and I'm going to smudge it. I'm going to soften that up again because I want it going toward the middle. If you get some on the outside, that's totally fine. And then we'll do some little soft coming in. So we're smudging some color to the middle. It's just not going to be solid, okay? And you can even go ahead and make some come out. And I don't go over the brown because it'll pick up that brown and put it back over here in your yellow. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my yellow chalk, and what I'm going to do now is just add a few lights, a few little streams coming out from the center. Just a few light ones. It's not anything too crazy. Now I'm going to switch to my white, and I'm going to focus from here, and I'm going to have a lot of them. Coming out, and I'm going to have a few nice long ones coming out. Okay, now I'm going to switch back to my yellow for a moment, and I'm going to add some kind of color waves out here, a little bit of light. So I'm going to hold it kind of sideways and just gently add these little curves around it. Okay. Now, he's got some blue parts around the edges, almost as if you're looking through a tree to see it. So I'm going to switch over to my blue, and I'm going to mark those areas. So see up here, cut off that a little bit there, and I'm going to do the same over here. And then down here at the bottom, I'm going to have it kind of come out and wave around a little bit, and then come over here. Now, if you get some of the other chalk down here, like I did there, it's no big deal. Don't worry about it. These are there to help remember where to go. Okay. I'm also going to go ahead and take my yellow and do my moon up here. And it's just a nice little crescent shape. So think of like a C or parentheses shape. Okay. And then do the other side. You're going to go ahead and fill it in. And since it's kind of behind everything, what I like to do is go ahead and soften it up a little bit. And then almost just take a little bit of white and kind of highlight a few areas on him, on the old moon there. Okay, that's up to you. All right, now what we'll be doing is just adding a whole lot of V shapes. And I usually use yellow, white, red, blue, purple. You can do green. You can add as many or as few colors on this part that you want, just depending on how much time you have. Now, I tend to get a little bit smaller up close and then a little bit bigger farther away. You can do all yours the same size if you want. That's up to you. You can go in front of the moon. I try not to go on top of this because you're going to pick up some of that brown on your chalk and it's going to kind of go with it. If you want to put some on there, that is cool. That's up to you. It's your picture. We can switch, add in some other colors. And his is really solid as far as how many of these he added. And he did all of his painting basically with these. Add some blue. And I like to add a little bit of purple. A little bit of green is cool. Okay, now here's some cool things to do with this. After you get quite a few of your V shapes on there, you take your finger and lightly drag, going an outward movement. It gives you just a light kind of blend together. Makes it seem like it really does have that kind of, that nighttime corona effect that a lot of lights have. Okay, so just lightly. And then after you do that part, if you want to, you can go back with like your white, or you can even wait till this part to do it and add that on top of everything and make that really stand out. Now, the last thing we're going to do is just take our blue and color in those little sections, and you betcha we're going to smudge it. And then that is our Giacomo Balla street light.